As everybody knows, there was a huge clean-up this week in butlersbridge. I'm sure people want me to talk about because there has been a lot done and we have done ourselves proud. We've done ourselves very, very proud, and I have to say that. So in addition to the video you seen with the trailer, them 16 bags that was there, along with many other stuff which I'll talk about in a few minutes, we have collected 39 to nearly 40 bags in total. From Saturday to Sunday. That ranges from a League of Dublin and completely full bags. These bags are completely full. All 39 were completely full to capacity. Every space was used up in the bag. In shucks, in hedges, in ditches, in God knows where. Really basically everywhere we went. And all the places were up to the council really to deal with it. So we have saved the council tons of work, and also there was many complaints made in by myself and many other people about it to get the council moving, collected, but saves them the time, I suppose. And also, it's not coming out of the council. We haven't even bothered to inform the council that we have lifted this stuff. We just paying it out of our own money, and the council, can find out in their own due time whenever they find out that somebody has lifted them. Because it has been lifted by the charity town, it's not been lifted by the council, it's not been lifted by the local town, it's been lifted by somebody who's paying for it, along with someone who paid for it to be got rid of. And also, we've done ourselves proud, very proud there, because we haven't even bothered to inform the council, because they wouldn't inform us if they lifted it in the morning. Let's just say they did. But just to say, as I was saying at the beginning of the year, no more excuses is going to be used. That's it, we're going to wait around for the council. From now on, if there's a bag there or anything like that, I break my back lifting it, or I pay somebody to lift it. Simple as that. I'm not going to really sit around any longer complaining about it. I'm going to do it. Simple as that. If I have to break my back for the greater good, then so be it. If I have to prove a point that I can't get any help moving, leg it up and I do that, or if I have to pay somebody, oh well, I'm good, because it did cost a lot of money. And I'm going to talk about now the things we found and how much plastic bottles and everything we found. So in total, I have the number here. We had nearly collected 500 plastic bottles. So that's just Lucas Day bottles. So just these kind of bottles, these plastic bottles, which is amazing. That's amazing. Like that fills 500. That's a lot. That is a lot. And I wouldn't mind, but they fitted into only 3 bags. So that made up really about 3 bags. When we took them out, we had a count of them. We had a general count of what we collected. Which was really good. 500 plastic bottles, that's really, really good. So now there's some other stuff that we couldn't, like cigarette butts, because there was a lot of cigarette butts, we couldn't count them all. So we don't have a exact number. But glass bottles, wine bottles, beer bottles, them kind of bottles, we collected nearly 100. About, I think it's from 70 to 70, something in the 70s. We're not too sure, because they said, look, like as I said, 39 bags to go through all of them. And everything, that was a lot of effort. And obviously it was in the dub now, so we never know. But that was a lot. Like, honestly, that's a lot. And that saves a lot of carrying around, having it, low, because it's very bad on your shoulder. Like, really, really, to anybody, never carry heavy, big bags. Like, I often have to carry 3 or 4 bags on my shoulder. And that's, that's terrible for your shoulder blade. Never do that. Never do that. Unless you're getting good money for it, never do it. So yeah, that was that. But we did ourselves proud. We did our local community proud. We even went outside our village to do other work outside the village in surrounding areas, and for even even one was 15 kilometers outside butlersbridge. Technically in another town land. Like, it's mad. And that was only in 3 hours. That stuff we lifted, them 16 bags, only 3 hours. And then we lifted more within them few hours. Then we just little picked a few things, and then but generally everything went well. And also, we're talking about the big things that we picked up. So fisherman's chair when you're going camping or something like that. We've picked up one of them near the river, and in one of the rivers we were at. Let me think. We picked up a teddy. Not the first one. We picked up a second one. It was, one of them old school kind of teddies. Small thing, whatever. But it was, I'm just trying to think. We did, as I said, with the kettles, we picked them up on Friday. I picked them up Friday. I'm trying to think. There's a lot of, like, we picked up God knows how much. We picked up 3 toasters. Good lad, deep fat fire. We picked up one of them. We picked up a microwave too. Like, there was a lot of electrical equipment just lying on shucks for some reason. There was a lot of nappies. Yeah, nappies is another thing. We're not like generally under the environmental protection laws, and under you're not supposed to really lift them. It's not up to the local like only people to lift them. It's generally up to the council to lift them because there is owners and deceases on nappies. And we lifted them. We in total I think it was like get it here now. Yeah, 56 nappies in total. But they were put into, special contaminated bags. Special made bags for, toxicants and the rest of that. But it wasn't really toxic, but it was bad. It's bad for the environment. It's bad for people to breathe in them lying there for 6 or 7 years. God knows how long some of them were there. Like, some of them were actually growing. There was grass growing in some of them because they were that there so long. And that just goes to show you how bad, how diseased there was and how bad the stuff inside of it leaking into the environment. And obviously there was a lot of plastic, like just plastic out of kind of this plastic just wrapper of this. We picked up a good lot of that too, but obviously we don't have a count on that either. But good lot of things too. We picked up loads of galvanized too on the second one, which really wouldn't really count for legal dumping, but we just picked it up because it was lying along the side of the road. Probably blew off in the wind and the rest of that crack. But and yeah, today I went myself on my own, and then other people went and done other things. To lift bags at the shuck. They were there for a long time. Many complaints were made about the council, and it's been dealt with. There's a few more things there, but I will cut the briars, because the briars are the biggest thing to annoy me. Down. And I would take the rest of the stuff out. Great day at the office. Without even the county council even knowing that we even bothered to do it. And it just goes to show you, from now on, we're not going to really stand around waiting for anything to be done. We're going to take action. Like, if it caused me to break my bank account and to break my back doing it, then so be it. Because I'm going to, I'm going to do what I set out to do. I'm not going out to do a half-assed job, I suppose you could say. And the county council should take a bit of inspiration maybe from what we have done, taking out 3 hours and then taking more time out of our day, today and yesterday, to pick up more rubbish. Like, in 3 hours we had 16 bags. Like, that's queer going, along with other stuff. That's queer going. Like, let's be honest, that is a lot of going for 3 hours. But then again, we took no breaks. And there was only 2 of us. There wasn't a whole lot of the council there. There was nobody, as I said, the council didn't even have a clue we're doing it. But I will inform them that they don't need to be in the areas. I just will inform them. Even, I would inform them tomorrow morning. That there's no need to chase up these reports anymore. Even though I never probably think they've looked at the reports. But anyway, what's done is done. And we can't change what we done. But happy days out. And I just want to thank everybody for the support. It's amazing. Like, yesterday was amazing. And today was amazing, getting all these bags lifted and all the worries and all the annoyance of just having them there. And, just saying to people, there's nothing I can do because it's up to the council to do it. And now, the people like to me, what was that again? And, some people did thank the council, saying it was the council that done. Then they found out it was me, and they were like, oh, that makes sense, because the council was standing around looking at them for an hour. But, people are very thankful, and I really want to just thank the local community and the local people too, who came and thanked me, and thanked my uncle for helping out. Like, it was amazing that you came out to help, and to thank me, sorry. So yeah, thank you for your support, and thank you for everybody watching these videos and supporting. And I catch you next time, and bye.